Something you may or may not know about me is I'm half Egyptian. Hold for applause. Yeah, my dad is a full-blooded pharaoh straight from the Nile, and my mom's just white, so that's why I look like this. I only exist because 2 decades ago my mom got desert fever. And, you know what they say, once you've had sand, you never go bland. Growing up Egyptian's cool, because for Halloween I could dress up like a mummy, and people would be like, oh cool, what are you, a mummy? And I could be like, what? No, I'm my grandfather. Being biracial, though, can be confusing, because oftentimes I feel like I don't fit in anywhere. When I was a kid, I realized technically I'm African American. And I would tell the kids at school this. The white kids would get mad. I think they were jealous. They'd be like, shut up. No, you're not. You're white like us. It's like, whoa, just because you're plain, nobody else gets to be special? The black kids, however, would be like, yeah, you are. They're like, what? They're like, yeah, you're African American. I'm like, oh, word? They're like, don't do that. I'm like, oh, word. One of the craziest things about being African American is some of my black friends give me permission to use the N-word. I didn't even ask, okay? They bring it up. They're like, you know you can say it, right? I'm like, what? I can? They're like, yeah. And I'm like, I never say it in front of them because it just makes me uncomfortable, you know? Even though they give me permission, I never say it in front of them. But when I'm home, alone, and it's in a song, I still don't say it. Okay, it's not about saying it. It's about getting permission, you know? It's an honor just to be nominated, you feel? One of my favorite things is when I'm hanging out with my black friends and they introduce me to their black friends and they tell them I'm black. One time I was hanging with my buddy who's only 25% African, so I'm blacker than him. We were hanging out with his 2 friends and they were both rappers, so they were way blacker than me. He turns to them and he says, you know, technically he's black. They do a double take. They're like, him? And they're like, yeah, he's African American. Then they turn to me like, explain yourself. I'm like, I'm half Egyptian. Then they turn away and start muttering things to themselves. They turn back and they're like, yeah, you can say the N-word. And people think there's no such thing as white privilege. One time I was with my other friend and we never established whether or not it was cool, so I asked him. I was like, how do you feel about me using the N-word? He got quiet. Started looking around, he told me to come in close. This was serious. I could tell he was risking his blackness for me. I leaned in, he said, if it's just you and me, go for it. My heart melted. Because he didn't judge me by the color of my skin. He judged me by the content of my character. Isn't that what Martin Luther King wanted all along? No, probably not. Probably not what he pictured at all. My bad. You guys, you ever think, like, how fucked we'd all be if bugs were just a little bit bigger? Speaking of nature, climate change is terrible, right? You see, like, all this really depressing imagery, trash everywhere, wildlife choking. There's one image that I can't get over, though. It's the turtles that get straws up their nose. Have you seen that? To be honest, I kind of feel like that's on them. Like, I feel like you have to try really hard to get a straw that's floating around in water up your nose without any hands. So you ever notice how, like, all these artists are pedophiles? like child molesters and shit. But they're not just regular artists. These are like cultural changing, society changing artists, you know, and they're all children fuckers. It's almost like it unlocks some great creative power. I'm just worried that I'll never be as good. Maybe if I fuck just one, I'll get on SNL. One of my favorite things to do when I'm hanging out with people is to just ask them what their worst memory or experience is. Not so they'll tell me, just so they'll think about it. So do you have any trauma? Or don't say anything. So substitute teachers are weird. We've all had weird subs, you can all agree?
Yes, sir.
I think my school might have had the weirdest subs. We had one substitute teacher named Mr. Mark. And in his spare time, Mr. Mark was an Elvis impersonator. And I know this because he was also an Elvis impersonator during his work time. Every day that he came to school, he was dressed as Elvis. He had his hair gelled up, bolo tie, gloves, scarf, and a spray tan. Mr. Mark's an interesting guy. During attendance, he would roll the R's in people's names that didn't have R's. So he would be like, Amanda, la 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 la. And then Amanda would be like, here? And then Mr. Mark would walk over and give Amanda a sticker, because he gave out stickers during attendance. One time he was subbing my web design class, and I noticed he was online shopping for velvet. Not velvet gloves or velvet scarf, just the fabric velvet. You know, a little weird, maybe a little creepy, but overall harmless, right? I had one interaction with him senior year that changed my view of him forever. So senior year, me and my friend Sophie are hanging out in the hallway. You know, we're not going to class because it's senior year, whatever. Dropouts. Anyway, we're talking about college. He comes up to us and he's like, oh, you're going to college soon, eh? I had some of the best experiences of my life in college. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. He said, when I was in school, I lived in the dorms with the gays and the lesbians. That's awesome. He said, one night, I came home after drinking with my buddies. I pulled a fire extinguisher off the wall, started spraying people, saying, get back in your cages, faggots. He thought he was just telling us a cute little funny college memory, but we thought that's definitely a hate crime. Thank you, that's my time.